Have you ever heard a prediction so accurate it sends a shiver down your spine? I want to talk about one of the most astonishing prophecies ever written, found in the book of Isaiah, chapter 53. This text is about 2,700 years old, written roughly 700 years before Jesus was even born. What it describes is so specific, so detailed, that it's frankly mind-boggling. Isaiah 53 paints a vivid picture of a suffering servant. It talks about someone who would be despised and rejected, a man of sorrows, familiar with grief. It says he was pierced for our transgressions and crushed for our iniquities. The prophecy describes him being led like a lamb to the slaughter, silent before his accusers, not opening his mouth. It even mentions him being assigned a grave with the wicked and with the rich in his death, even though he had done no violence. Now, think about the details of Jesus' crucifixion. He was rejected by his own people. He was silent during much of his trial before Pilate. He was pierced by nails in his hands and feet, and by a spear in his side. He died alongside two criminals, but was buried in a rich man's tomb, belonging to Joseph of Arimathea. The parallels are absolutely stunning, point for point, but here's the part that really blows my mind. The main form of execution described, this piercing and prolonged suffering, is clearly pointing to crucifixion. But crucifixion as a method of punishment wasn't even invented when Isaiah wrote this. The Romans perfected it centuries later. It wasn't a common form of execution in Isaiah's time. The standard for capital punishment then was stoning. So how could a writer, 700 years before the fact, describe a specific, brutal method of execution that didn't exist yet, and link it to a specific person who would fulfill every single detail? You can't just chalk this up to coincidence. The odds are astronomical. When you look at the evidence, the detailed descriptions, the historical timeline, it points to something far more profound. This isn't just a lucky guess. It's a powerful demonstration of prophecy. It's an ancient text reaching across millennia to tell us about a future event with stunning accuracy. It makes you stop and think, doesn't it? What else might be in there that we need to pay attention to? This has been Biblical Shockers. Thanks for watching. If this blew your mind as much as it did mine, hit that like button and subscribe for more content that makes you think. See you next time.